Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Souji, and today we're continuing the series about my Greece and Turkey trip with Celebrity Silhouette. If you haven't seen the last few videos, you can check it out here. This was our fourth port stop at Rhodos, which is kind of the beachy historical island if I had to put a vibe to it. We had a sea day after Crete so we could relax and recover after the first 2 days, and then now we could continue for the next 2 days. We started this tour by going in a bus up to the top of the island as per usual and go see a pottery demonstration with this family that only makes pottery. We watched the family business create a vase, carve the designs in, and paint them. It was really cool to see the son of the owner carve the designs in, because apparently he's one of the greatest freehand carvers in Greece. And then we saw the lady use this little squirt bottle to fill in the designs that the son had carved in. I ended up buying this little cup that has like peacocks in it from this pottery demonstration area. After that, we drove into the town of Lindos, which was kind of like Mykonos in that it was very easy to get lost around in these like stone streets, but without all the blue accents that Mykonos has. And we did get lost actually trying to find our way back to the bus after the tour. You can see that we keep going higher and higher. We're kind of climbing up into the city. That's because we're going to the Acropolis of Lindos, which if you remember from my Athens video here, Acropolis means like city of heights. So it's just a high city that sits above the rest of the town of Lindos. Also, you can see all the people here, but this is when the city is empty. This is the peak end of the tourist season, and we were the only ship at that port. So even with that, we had lighter crowds. It was still very chaotic. Now the views from the Athens Acropolis were of the city of Athens, but the views from the Lindos Acropolis were literally of the ocean. And we got so lucky with the weather. It was so breathtaking. We could see the ocean stretching out as far as the eye can see. After admiring the views, we went back down into the town to catch lunch before the end of the tour. So we got really lost and found some random gyro place again where I got a super cheap halloumi gyro. It kind of felt as we were leaving Athens and going through the ports, things were getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. So like the halloumi gyros in Athens were maybe like 12 euros. And then in Santorini, I think I paid like 10 euros. But here it was literally 4 euros for a halloumi gyro. And it's probably because Rhodos is less touristy, so things just haven't gotten expensive yet. After lunch and finding our way back to the bus, we went to the medieval town of Rhodos, which was actually where our cruise ship was parked. And this had like a cute charm to it. It was like a medieval town. It was basically like a huge castle or fort that you would see in like medieval England, but people were just riding their motorcycles around in it, and like people had built their city inside the castle. Like we ended up going into a grocery store in the old town to buy some soap, and it was just like a supermarket built into the stone of the castle. Once we walked around the medieval old town for a bit and stumbled into a huge market, we finally found the exit and walked back to the cruise ship, which was only about like a 10-minute walk, but we got to walk along the water. And honestly, the best part about Rhodos was like the water was just so blue. It just added this like Greek vibe to everything. When you watch a movie and you see like the really blue water of the Mediterranean, that really came through in Rhodos. This is also apparently where the beaches are, but we didn't have time to see the beach in person, but we got to see it from the top of Lindos. They looked absolutely amazing, just crystal clear waters. With that, Rhodos was our shortest day of the trip, I think, because we had to like rush to Kushadasi overnight. So we, I think, left by 5 p.m. there. So the next video will be about Kushadasi, Turkey. So leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.